Mr. Swallow, we've handed you Exhibit 2, which is 2 invoices and 2 emails. Did you prepare these documents?
That looks like I did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you look at the 3rd page, which is Bates page 67, it looks like a note to Richard Rawl from you that is the same thing as the text in the Bates page 68 email. Do you know what the difference between, do you recall if you wrote him an email and a separate note?
No, I think it's just simply a matter of a printing difference.
Okay.
That's my guess. I was having a hard time knowing how to print an email off my computer.
Okay.
By the way, speaking of computers, Jennifer corrected me. I said that my hard disk crashed on my home computer in January of 2012. I meant to say January of 2013, just this past January.
Okay.
But no, I think that those are the same email, but just simply a different program printed them.
Okay. Let me direct your attention to the 2 invoices then, if I could. And the first page is the $15,000 one. Is that the one you have?
That's correct.
Okay. And this would have been, as we were describing before the break, you went to Richard and suggested that he pay you on an hourly rate sometime in the fall of 2010.
That's correct.
Okay. And do you recall when you provided him with this invoice? I mean, was it simultaneous with the emails attached, which would have been around April 8th of 2011?
No. Actually, the answer to that is no. These two detailed invoices were created after the meeting I had with Jeremy Johnson at the donut shop. So
okay, so
approximately a year later.
These 2 emails were prepared sometime after April 30, 2012.
These 2 documents, they're not emails, but documents, yes, they were prepared sometime after April 30th of 2012.
Can we refer to the first 2 pages as invoices?
Sure.
Because you're right, they're not emails, and I misspoke.
That's okay.
What you're telling me is the 2 invoices, Bates pages 65 and 66, were prepared after April 30, 2012.
That's correct.
Why did you prepare them at that point in time?
Well, in the meeting I had with Jeremy Johnson, he brought up an issue that concerned me. He intimated that I might have gotten paid for the transaction between him and Richard. And the tone of the meeting made me feel that he could very well make up a story that would be intended to injure me or hurt me. And so following that meeting, I telephoned Richard. I asked him if I'd been paid from the same account as he'd received money from Jeremy Johnson. And I sent him a letter. I don't remember if I sent him a letter or hand-delivered a letter to him, but I created a letter telling him that I was concerned about that and wanting to get with him about, I don't remember exactly what the letter says. But I also took steps at that point in time to try to document as best as I could the work I'd done with him, for him on the cement project. So I went back and tried to document the work I had done, the time frames I'd done the work in, and then I met with him to verify with him his recollection of what I'd done and when. Then I finalized these invoices and gave them to him at that time.
Okay.